In this video, I'm going to show you how to make the herringbone crossed double crochet stitch pattern. If you'd like to start with a foundation row of single crochet, you'll start with a multiple of 3 chains plus 3. For the first row, you'll skip 1 chain and then single crochet across that row. And then you'll begin the herringbone crossed double crochet stitch pattern. If you'd like to start directly with the herringbone crossed double crochet stitch pattern, is start with any multiple of 3 chains, plus 1, and then follow the tutorial.
We're going to turn and chain 3, and this chain 3 counts as the first double crochet. You can also chain 3 and turn, do whatever works best for you. It really doesn't matter as long as you keep it consistent. Now we're going to begin the pattern repeat. So we're going to skip 1 stitch, and remember that since this stitch here counts as a double crochet, we're going to skip this as well, and then we'll follow the pattern by skipping 1 stitch and double crocheting in the next 2 stitches. So that'll be 1. Oh, and if you are not familiar with the double crochet, let me run through that again. It's wrap the yarn over, insert the hook into the next stitch, wrap the yarn over again, draw through 1 loop, wrap the yarn over, draw through 2 loops, and wrap the yarn over and draw through 2 loops. So you'll have 2 double crochets and 1 that you skipped. And now what we're going to do is double crochet in the skipped stitch. So we're going to yarn over and insert our hook back here, working over these 2 stitches, and through that loop, we'll draw the yarn over and pull it up. Now I recommend pulling it a little tighter, or a little higher rather, to make sure that this double crochet is about the same height as your other double crochets. And then you'll yarn over and pull through 2 loops, and yarn over and pull through 2 loops. So you'll see that you'll have this kind of crossed stitch across the front. And we're going to repeat that all the way across. So we're going to skip the next stitch, double crochet into the next 2 stitches, 1, 2, and then we're going to double crochet in that stitch that we skipped. So again, it's going to yarn over, go back into the stitch that you skipped, yarn over and pull up a loop, bringing it kind of nice and tall with the rest of the stitches, then yarn over and pull through 2 loops, yarn over and pull through 2 loops. And we're going to repeat that pattern all the way across of skipping 1, double crocheting in the next 2, and then going back and double crocheting in the skipped stitch. And we're going to do that all the way across to the last stitch, so I'll catch you there. Okay, so we're all the way at the end. We have 1 stitch to go, and as you can see, we have these sort of backward leaning slashes all the way across from our crossed stitches. And in the very last stitch, we're just going to double crochet. And then we're going to repeat that row again and again. So we're going to turn and chain 3, or chain 3 and turn, whatever you prefer, because remember, they're both really the same thing. And then we're going to skip, of course, this stitch here counts as the first double crochet, so we're not going to work into that. Then we're going to skip 1 and double crochet into the next 2. And then what you'll see is that since we've turned our pattern, our crossing stitch is actually going to go in the other direction, which is what's going to create the herringbone pattern. So now we're going to crochet into our skipped stitch with a double crochet. And you'll see right here that what we get is these stitches that crossed are actually facing in different directions, and that's going to create the herringbone pattern. So we're going to keep repeating that across, ending the last stitch with a plain double crochet. We're going to repeat that row 2
until the pattern is as long as we'd like. And that's how you do the herringbone crossed double crochet stitch.
Thanks, and have a great day.